How are you? How are you doing today? How are you feeling? What's going on in your world? What's happening? Talk to me. Because
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know.
a lot is happening in mine. I always thought that me giving you more of me was going to mean that you were going to like me less. I've always been worried about how I'm going to be perceived online, how I'm going to be judged. And, I'm kind of just tired of that at this point. I like what I like. And I'm also a person that is ever evolving. I'm always changing. I learn things. And, I also realized too, I'm not perfect. There are things that I have done in the past that I definitely regret, and I've grown from them. And I still learn things. I still get corrected on things. I still get called out. I still call out other people. I still move. I keep on growing. I am ever evolving, and that's what I love about myself. And if that's something that you could rock with, cool. One sec. Let me just make sure that the audio is recording too, because I would hate to have to re-record this because I'm just feeling it right now. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, cool. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Cool. We are recording. Let's get back to the point. So my name's Kaz, right? Are you comfy? Because I'm comfy. My name's Kaz. I do content creation. I do video production, and I love social media marketing. I love it so much. And I love entrepreneurship. Something about that world is just so interesting to me. I love that I could make money by just talking. I love that I could make money by filming somebody, taking a photo of somebody. I love that I could make money by talking about a product and how it has impacted my life. And I love that I can do this in multiple parts of the world in different locations wherever I want, right? I have been in the world of social media, let's see, for I would say about maybe 5 years, maybe six now. I have to go back and check. Don't quote me on it. But long story short, if you can think of it, I've done it. I've done live streaming. I have done a podcast. I have done short form content. I have done modeling. Actually, I know it's shocking, right? Because no, this guy right here. But I've attempted modeling, right? I've also done group videos where I'm trying to work with other people. I've done collaborations. You name it, I've pretty much done it under the sun. And I'm gonna tell you something. I loved all of those seasons, but I've gotten to the point now where I have a really good understanding on what works and what doesn't work. And on top of that, too, I can see the potential in people. I can truly see exactly if somebody is cut out for this and if they're not. And if they're not, that's fine. We're just going to have to find out what you are cut out for. Does that make sense? There are some people that just have a knack for talking. Like one of my old clients, right? His name's Jake Rath. I don't know if you know about him or not, but he is a lightning bolt and he has not stopped. When I got serious into, doing like monthly clients and, building out pieces of content that are going to really work for the page, we would have these sit downs where we would just go to a smoothie bar and just like talk about how we're going to go about and do the content. And we would do it. We would think about it and we would do it. He saw some guy have a cake on a concert and throw it at somebody. We did it. I might throw that up in this video maybe, or maybe for another like breakdown, but you name it, we've pretty much done it. And it was really cool working with him because I got a chance to not only push myself, but also to see somebody that's a go getter, like not only myself. He was a perfectionist. And we still talk. He's still cool. We're still cool. It's just so nice to see, though, that growth. It's so nice to see that he's still doing it and he is killing it. If you guys want to go follow him, I'll put the link in the bio or something like that or in the description, but go check him out. He's awesome. But what I'm trying to say is that he has it. He had that knack. I could tell, right? I needed to get him on my portfolio. I needed to get him in my collection. And for those of you that don't understand that, when you're a videographer or a photographer, and when you're somebody that's in the world of coaching, right? You want to get people that are going to really understand your process. And when you say jump, they're going to say how high. You want to be those, you want to have those people, and be around those people because they are just going to make you 10x. Not only, right, in your growth with like obviously your content that you're making for them, but also for yourself because now you're like, damn, if I did this and I'm seeing the results for this guy, imagine who else I can help, right? So whenever you are working with people, you want to make sure that they truly are fireballs and they want it bad, right? Now let's talk about people that you do work with that maybe might not have that knack, right? Those type of people aren't bad. They're just as important as the fireballs and the superstars, right? But there's more so they're more so the marathon people. Like Jake's a marathon guy, but I already know that he's going to do the content and do something if I tell him to post it. He's gonna do it. I'm not worried about him. It's the people that are afraid to talk in front of the camera, but literally have a business and are making money, right? The 30-year-olds that are that have a business, they've been in business for over 5 years or 2 years, or the creatives that have maybe 100K followers and their content is, they have content, but they don't have a funnel for that content, right? There's, they're a little different, right? Because don't get me wrong, like getting to 100K followers is like not an easy thing, but it's a lot more doable now, right? So I don't want to digress from what I'm trying to say. Right now, right? There are people that aren't superstars or fireballs, but they're consistent and they show up. They might not be the best, but they still do their best, right? So there are some people that can only do a talking head on an iPhone. And guess what? For those people, when I would film them, I would do the talking head on an iPhone for them because that's what they're most comfortable with. If they saw this giant contraption that I have right now, they'd be like, oh my God. So when you are dealing with people, you have to kind of have an eye to see like where you're going to position them and where you're going to frame them because this is an important thing to do, right? Hold on one sec. I love my electrolyte water. Right now, I've been rocking with I think I said this in one of the videos. Yeah, did I post it? I think I did. It's called Revive, RHOVIVE, Revive. I've been rocking with them for a bit. I actually filmed with them a long time ago, so that was really cool. They're great people. They're just local people in Florida. They're awesome. And I have my chia seed pudding. I haven't found like a go-to brand for chia seed pudding yet, but when I find it, I'll go ahead and let you know because chia seed pudding is really good for your gut health. And also, too, side note, just make sure that you go for a walk because you want to get that sun. You want to get that, sun. That I also am like melanated. I have a darker skin complexion. That chocolate caramel. So that means I can absorb more sun, or I could be out in the sun longer than some of you guys that might have lighter skin, or vice versa. Or yeah, but I digress. That's one thing about me. I am a yapper, and I tend to go off into a tangent, but I always find a way to make it back home. And let's talk about the next point, right? Why do you like social media marketing? Why do you like content creation? Why do you like video production? Why do you like photography? Truthfully, however you want to say it, right? Are you listening? Come here. I'm a creative. I'm an artist. I love to make things happen. I literally, when I was going to school, I was going to actually be working on sets doing and back to you, Timmy, and back to you, John. Hi, my name is Cause, and today we're going to be talking about, so let's just keep it like that. But long story short, I was working on creating a type of framework for my voice so it can have more umph when I would speak. But that fortunately that journey fell through, and now I can speak very well and I can do amazing voiceovers, right? But truthfully, I the reason why I like this stuff is it fuels my soul. And that's also why I wanted to even just like, like jump onto this video because I have been something I'm not for many years, and I just wanted to come out of that that shadow version of myself. I was tired of just being the guy that stays in the shadows, being the guy that just like stays out the way. Oh, I can stay out the way. You keep on doing your stuff, superstar, but I won't. be one, you know? Like that's what I thought. I thought everybody else's journey, everybody else's purpose is important, but when it comes to mine, that can wait, right? When it comes to Kaz's success, that can wait. When it comes to what Kaz has done, that can wait. And my homegirl, she sat me down one time and she was like, "Hey, like, Cause, I want to let you know you are a very successful young man." And when she said that, I didn't understand at first because I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean I'm successful?" She was like, "You have filmed some pretty big people in your time, and you just got deeper into this field. You got even deeper than before." And I was like, I guess I did get deeper, and I guess I have done some pretty awesome names. So, what am I saying with this? I think what I'm trying to say, well, I know what I'm trying to say is that I can do this. And for the longest time, I felt like I couldn't do this. I felt like everybody else could win but me. Everybody else deserves to have the perfect girlfriend but me. Everybody else deserves to have a lot of money but me. Everybody else deserves to be in a happy family but me. Everybody else deserves to have actual friends but me. And you know? Yeah, screw that. Like completely like no. Like nah, that's not happening anymore. Like zero. Like never again. And I'm okay with that cuz I'm cool. And that's okay. I'm a cool guy, and I'm okay with saying that out loud now. Like I used to feel so bad for being able to talk to multiple people, be in different groups, have different types of friends and different walks of life. I used to feel ashamed of watching anime and being a gamer. I used to be ashamed of cooking. I was told that cooking is a female only skill and that only women should be in the kitchen and men should not ever. So it was a lot of different things that would happen that would just skew my view on things. And I said, if that is how the world works, if that is the provision that is in place, I will follow those rules and I will not say a thing. And yeah, we're not doing that anymore. So, with that being said, let's close this out. What do you want to expect from this channel currently? Because it could change. Right now, though, this is what it will be, and this is what I enjoy talking about. We are going to be talking about social media and social media marketing. We are going to talk about content creation. We are going to be talking about mindset and motivation. We are also going to be having some aspects where you might be seeing me, with a chef knife in my hand, and we might be cooking up something great, right? If you go to some of my older videos, you might see me cutting a pineapple or something like that. But long story short, just know that we're going to be doing some great stuff. And also, too, for those of you that are wondering, how am I looking so yoked and jacked and delicious? Well, let's just say I changed up my diet a lot. So my face is, you know, my face is no longer puffy as it used to be because I've decreased my sugar intake a lot, and I've also laid off on the carbs a lot also. So it feels good to be in this new avatar, this new frame, and we're gonna keep on going. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I want you to really do what you have to do because I'm here for you. I used to be a person that wasn't confident. And then before that, I used to be a person that was confident. So I was confident, and then I lost my confidence, and then now I got it back. I used to be a guy that would stutter. I used to be a guy that was shy. The list is pretty deep, right? And maybe in the next video I'll talk about that. But I just want you to know that I got you. You got this, and we're gonna move as a unit. And I don't know the name of the team that I'm going to be saying that we're gonna be, but let's just use completers right now. So to my completers out there, keep on completing what you got to do. All right? It's Cause. I'm rooting for you, and talk to you soon, okay?